So here we are with episode 7 of The Demon Girl Next Door. So we saw Yuko in the last episode getting a little bit stronger and using her power to infiltrate Momo's head. And she managed to break the seal on the little ancestor statue thing, or at least a fraction of the seal. I don't know. All we know is that the ancestor statue, Lilith can now talk through the ancestor statue. But we'll just have to see what this episode has in store for us. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon, and if you want early access, it is on the YouTube memberships. But other than that, let us get started. I thought it was her mom who chose the name. Oh. Oh, this certainly was a recap for sure. It awfully looked like the opening for some reason. God, there's just grass growing on the roof and everything. Oh, she's still sick? Yes. Complex. Well, you need to eat healthy in order to fucking stay healthy. Oh, you want to cook for her? There should be something else, huh? Other than Lilith getting more annoying. Where's the police? Oh my god, they broke the curse! Oh shit, boys! Oh shit, they can make more money now! We don't have to be poor anymore! The ritual? It was 4 effects. Holy shit, what did you... What? Damn, y'all eating good! Oh! There's bean sprouts and chicken. So you bought more of just... Okay. They still got the Teru Teru Bozo. I don't remember when they made it. That face. The family patriarch. Oh, giving her an offering. To give her alcohol? Oh no! Oh no! Damn, dude, fucking Seiko destroyed her! Your trusted advisor. Damn, dude, she's ready for war. Wow, you give her North America? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Time to get cooking. Oh, she has to bring the food over? Has she made too much? So it hasn't been next week yet. What a little tsundere. Yeah, that's right. No. Shamiko, if you run in the rain like this, you're gonna get sick. Has an umbrella and everything. God, that's a giant tire. Oh, you're gonna protect the city, aren't you? Yeah. You have to start off with small tires first. Lilith is so destroyed. Unique trait. Look at Henri being the reasonable one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's just dead. She just got an errand girl. Wow. You know, food motivated. You earned it. Your sister? Okay. Is she also a magic girl? Alright. A lot of blushing in this episode. She bought it anyways. Look at Lilith, she's just dead from the hangover. Oh, the orange girl? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, she's coming next episode then. Maybe she's the sister that Momo's talking about, huh? Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Okay. I feel like I've got a few things that I'm missing, but I will look at it as I go write my notes, and we're gonna be back at the center. Speaking of magic, based on how much I lost, there should be other changes aside from Lilith getting more annoying. Okay. My purse that fell into the gutter and the 108,000 yen that was inside of it. Dude, they're like, hey, we found your purse with like, dude, it's a chunk of fucking money. Like, you're lucky that the police found it or some fucking kind soul found it and they decided to give it back. Maybe it was the magical girl, right? The orange one. And that's why she's like, alright, 100. Like, that's a lot. That's more than 40k. Because you would always leave me lying like some kind of dumbbell, I was able to learn quite a lot about the modern era. I apologize. I love that fucking evil smile. So since I've had a mini revival, I think it's about time I flex my muscle as the family patriarch. technically matriarch since you're a woman, but there's a lot I want to ask you about. Was that, for starters? And then Seiko is just over here like, alright, I'm gonna get you drunk instead. See you later, Lilith. I'll show you who's the fucking matriarch of this family. So, I didn't lie about not being able to handle these mochi balls because they make me remember the past. That's why I've always avoided eating them for years. My sister used to love the sweets from that shop, but we're not related. Alright, we're not blood related. Just love the casual, just in the corner. I don't have any family. Instead of like doing it full screen. Very fun. Since you're doing your best to train, I've decided to face the things I'm bad at. Alright. Compact form chosen by God? A fairy born within an ancient cherry blossom tree. So Tama Sakura. Specialty, backflipping piping hot udon soup. It can produce an unlimited supply of highly addictive candy from its oversized teacup and use it to brainwash children. What kind of fucking mascot is that? Hey kid, you want some highly addictive candy? This fucking mascot's a drug dealer. Which is just so funny when you like see this kid right here who's just like, please Tama Sakura, I need some candy. I need my highly addictive candy. Hey kid, you want some drugs? Alright, so that was episode 7 of The Demon Girl Next Door. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was I don't know, it's like in between a good and an alright episode. It's fine. So, we got to see, well, according to Momo, she said that there has to be something else other than Lilith becoming more annoying, right? Because she lost a lot of blood, and like if she lost a lot of blood, something else must have happened as well. And from what we learn after that is that the money that the money that she lost, it came back, right? The cops found them, and they decided to give it back to them. And we find that the 40k yen a month curse has been broken. Here she is getting her 100k yen back. So amazing, right? Amazing. The curse has been broken, but as Seiko says, she's still a little paranoid, which is understandable. Where even though she still kind of ended up like buying a lot of things for, you know, luxury and all that. She said she couldn't bring herself to buy luxury items, but she still bought the same things that she's bought every time, like the cheaper stuff, and she just bought more of it, right? She spent more money buying these stuff. Although she said that she bought these in preparation beforehand, like she kind of hold on. So, I think there's proof that the curse has been lifted. Coming in contract. Yeah. So, you made a major accomplishment. We're gonna do a ritual. Whenever fortune smiles upon us, that means it is definitely our fate to sit around the hot plate. So, without further ado, I went ahead and purchased groceries for the foreseeable future. So, she just bought as much food, like she was stocking up. Which, honestly, it's kind of hard to do that with some stuff. I mean, with the meat, if you put it in a refrigerator, right, it could stay for a while, but like the vegetables. Anyways, so yeah, so she bought groceries for the foreseeable future. And so I guess she must have used the money as well, right? But then she says that like buying a new fridge is going to take them, it's going to use all of the money that they've just gotten. So it's that paranoia that Seiko has, where she's like, look, even though we've broken the curse and we've got all this money now, she still can't bring herself to buy all the luxury items, because what if fate comes and collect, right? Fate's going to come and collect later. Something bad is going to happen to us, even though the curse has been broken. And we can kind of see the first sign with Seiko's spatula breaks, and then she just kind of like, oh, don't worry, I can still use these wooden ones instead, right? And then the refrigerator was breaking, and Seiko's just like, oh, it's okay, oh, maybe it's just a small little thing, right? It's all right, it's okay. And, well, in the end, the fridge broke, and they've got a whole bunch of items that they can't store in the refrigerator now that it's broken. So, unfortunate for them, but it is nice to see that, they are now free of the curse, albeit something bad will still kind of continue to happen to them anyways. So, we'll just have to see how that one goes. And we saw Lilith over here trying to assert her dominance as the family patriarch, she says. Albeit, again, she should be the matriarch, but whatever, right? If she wants to be a king, she can be a king. I don't know. If she wants to be a patriarch, she can be a patriarch. But as she tries to flex her little muscle out here, frickin' Seiko, I still cannot get out. This is my favorite fucking... I just love it. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I'm evil. But yeah, she's about to as she was about to show this family what's up, dude, fucking Lilith really out here got her drunk, soaked her in like a bath of sake and everything, right? Made her just consume so much alcohol. Jesus Christ, and she's just all fucking drunk, and also she's just like, oh man, I don't know what this is, but it's really addictive. Talk about getting your ancestor addicted to alcohol. Alcoholism, dude. Doesn't matter how old you are. It can still get ya. Well, yeah, dude, Seiko really out here showing showing the patriarch who's the actual patriarch out here, or matriarch, whichever one, maybe the Seiko finds herself to be the matriarch instead. But I felt like a tinge of sadness for Lilith, because like Lilith, especially when she was begging Yuko later on, where she's just like, please Yuko, I want you to be at least the one who give me some sort of respect. I felt a tinge of sadness there if I hadn't already know what sort of person Lilith is. But there's that, and we had this whole talk where Yuko's telling her mom that she wants to cook, and Yuko kind of mentions that in the after the opening when she was talking with Momo as well, right? Hey, I'm gonna learn how to cook, and I'm gonna feed you some food because your fucking diet sucks. Very fun. And so, yeah, Yuko wants to cook for Momo, and she, asks her mom to help her out, and I like that her mom's just like, oh, instead of trying to defeat the magical girl, you've just befriended her and released the curse for us. Good for Yuko, she's not doing it in the ways that a demon would do, or a demon girl would do, but she went through the achievement anyways, right? She failed successfully. And I love how, in a way, supportive Ryoko is toward, and her loyalty towards her sister, right? But it seems like she also just wants war. I don't know. She's just like, I want to be your advisor. I want to be there when I see you marching out with your army. It's like, what the fuck? And Ryoko knows her place in the world, and it's beneath her sister. Like, when, even the part where, like, Lilith is just over here, like, where she's just like, please, little sister, I'll give you North America when I get my power back. And Ryoko is like, I don't need it, just give it to my sister instead. She's the one who's gonna be ruling everything, come on now. Very fun. We got to see a little bit more of Ryoko's loyalty towards her sister. After that, and with the whole refrigerator broken and everything, we saw Yuko giving Momo some food. Got a lot of blushes during these times too. Very fun. But Momo eventually recovered, and that meant that we are going straight into the training arc, I suppose, right? Since Momo's gotta train Yuko to get stronger in order for her to protect the city, now that Momo's not as strong anymore. And I totally forgot to write this down in the notes where she's talking about the whole magical girl thing, where the moment a magical girl, she says the moment a magical girl goes into contract with the Light Clan. Hold on, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, the moment magical girls make a contract with the Light Clan, which is like, so magical girls are separate from the Light Clan, and then they make a contract with, because like I initially thought that the Light Clan is the one that gives you the power for magical girls. Unless they just mean like the girls. No, I would assume they just mean like the Light Clan gives them the power, but they have to make a contract with the Light Clan. Alright. No need to over confuse myself, overthink about it. So their body pretty much get entirely reformatted, and they become an ether of incredibly high density magic. Which is also why, like, they lose magic when their blood gets used, or they lose blood or whatever. But I also enjoy that Yuko's just over here like, look, I don't have the muscle to carry this. And she's just like, oh, you know, I'm just a magical girl. I'm not really using muscle. Yuko's, I thought you lost magic. Well, yeah, I did lose magic. I'm just using half of my magic and half of my muscle strength. Which is, she's just like, oh, it's not my muscle, it's the magic. But then, like, in a few episodes before, we were seeing her lifting weights and everything. If it's all just magic, you know, why are you fucking lifting weights? But very fun that we are getting to see a little bit more of Momo getting flustered. So I thought that is, that's pretty fun, right? The dynamic between Yuko and Momo are starting to change, and I like it. And with the second thing, other than, you know, trying to get her to run with this giant tire behind her, she ends up, you know, just doing yet another manipulation tactic where she, as Momo asks her, like, hey, what's your fear? And Momo's like, well, it's strawberry mochi. Specifically at this store. Here's my wallet. Go buy it for me. Right? Go buy this fear for me. And Momo just like, yeah. And sorry, Yuko, she's over here like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking run. I'm gonna get these mochis. You're fucking scared, aren't you? Look at these balls. You shaking in your boots yet? But as I said with the whole dynamic thing, right? We're starting to see Momo talking a little bit more about herself, and I like that she's just like, look, I wasn't entirely lying about the strawberry mochi, because it makes me remember the past, and that's why I've avoided eating them for years. And I love that she's, she also says, you know, my sister used to love the sweets and everything. But she goes and says, since you're doing your best to train, I've decided to face the things I'm bad at. And I was like, that's good, you know? Gotta, what is it? Gotta face your fear as well. And, you know, gotta move and have some progress along with Yuko. And I very much enjoyed it. As I say, I've been liking the changes in their dynamics. And of course, with Momo opening herself up a little bit more. And also, you know, her opening up with the mention of her sister, even though they're not blood related, you know, they're still sisters. And I assume the sister is the orange magical girl. Who knows? It might not be. We'll just have to see her voice, the orange magical girl one. She sounds a little familiar. She sounds just a tiny bit familiar. I just don't know. Hold on. Yeah, this girl. I feel like her voice sounds a little familiar, but I'm not going to look up her voice actor until the next episode, because, I mean, if I look it up, I'm going to see her name, so I'll figure out her name, what her name is, in the next episode, right? So we'll just have to go from there. But if I remember anyways, I have to look at the voice actor for her and then figure out if she's been in any other ones that I've watched before, just because it sounds a little familiar. But we've only saw a little bit of her, but I already really like her voice, and she is going on her little magical girl act, right? Just helping Yuko out, telling the kids to form a line. And so thought that was pretty fun. Excited to see this new magical girl. But other than that, right, other than just the whole 40k yen a month breaking and the whole strawberry mochi stuff. Nothing else too much for me to talk about. I mean, there's that whole thing with Henri, but I mean, I don't particularly care. Right? She kind of, as Yuko says, I don't know whether she's a friend or foe. And she does that where she comes in and where she's like, she tries to be like the reasonable voice, right? The reasonable person. But then afterwards, she takes it too far. So there's that. But all right. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next video.